What's up? It's your boy G fam. Uh, I'm not a YouTube. I don't know how to react or how to start the video or where to start the video from. But uh, I have I have confessions. I have things. There's things that I want to say that you may you may believe me, or maybe some people will believe me, and some people will not. Or some people think that I'm maybe I went cuckoo, but well, let me go with this story. Uh, I'm not from here. I'm in America. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not American. So I came from the Middle East and stuff like that. And plus, I've been to 28 countries, so I've seen a lot of things and seen a lot of people and different cultures, different things. My point is, I saw aliens, and I do believe about aliens. And let me just go with the story because I really do not know how. I don't know from where to begin or what story to tell you, or to be honest, I don't even know where to begin, to be honest, or what story to tell you. But let me tell you one story. Okay, I don't know what year it was, but it was 2005, 4, 6, somewhere around there. One of those years. So my mom is a doctor, and she's the people, bring the baby up, and she gives you a certificate and stuff. So back in the homeland, when you come to my mother and she have your baby and she sends your certificate after a week. So she gave me a certificate to take it to a lady, and that's in Yemen. Most of y'all gonna know where Yemen is, and if y'all don't know, that's in the Middle East. And so, and in the Middle East, it's not like America, so it's a total different. It's mountains and it's crazy. Anyway, so my mom gave me the money to take the bus, and she gave me the certificate. But I decided to take the money and walk. So I walked. As I was walking, I bought me some food, played a little game. So as I was walking and walking and walking and walking, I got to my destination. And my destination, it was like there's a big mountain. There's like a big mountain here. There's and then like another mountain, and they're like right in the middle, like half of the middle of the mountain. There's a house, and that's where I'm supposed to go and give the certificate to the lady. So as I was walking, something told me in the back of my head to look in the sky, or like something told me like, hey, look. Or I don't know how to explain it to you, but I had a feeling. So anyway, when I had the feeling, I looked back and I looked in the sky, and it was an alien desk, silver circle, and it wasn't too big, it wasn't nothing crazy, it was just thin and just a little bit wide, and it was just hovering in the sky. It was not moving, it wasn't doing nothing, it was just still. It was just still sitting there doing nothing. So as it was standing there and doing nothing, I looked at it, and there was a guy passing by. I called him. I was like, "Excuse me, sir. Do you see what I see?" I said, "Do you see the desk up there?" He looked in the sky and he cannot see it. And I'm telling him, "Sir, you do not see what I see." He said, "No." So he walked off, and he thought I was going crazy, or maybe I don't know. That's what he thought. So he just walked away. And as I was looking, and it wasn't moving. So I got scared and I ran straight to the house, stayed there for a couple of hours. I told the lady about the story, and then my mom came and picked me up. That is just one story. Another story. One time, it was me and my friends. We were late out at night, having fun, just doing us basically. And like when the sun goes down, and it's like a little bit kind of like a yellowish, like the sky is like yellowish, oranges, something like that. It's like kind of orange. So anyway, it was like that time. So there was a lot of bet. And one of the countries that I've been to had a lot of bets. Like when it goes to that time, you see a lot of bets. Like I'm talking about a lot of fucking bet. So anyway, me and my boys, we decided to throw rocks at them. So as we were throwing rocks, it would not hit them. I mean, they don't have eyes, but like I don't know how they dashed them. So and then I was like, we're gonna pick one punch, like we're gonna pick a bunch of rocks and throw it all once, like once we can, like we say 1, 2, 3, and just throw it one time. So we decided to do that. So we did the same thing. We took a bunch of freaking rocks and throw it. Once we throw it and hit one of the bed, and the bed fell. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not over exaggerating this. The bed, while it was falling from the sky all the way falling to the ground, it turned to something. I can't say what it turned to, but it turned to something. And like in our own eyes, I wasn't the only one. It was another 4 people, another four of my friends were there. Even though right now I don't even know where they at because everybody's in a different country and all that. There was other 4 people there. All of us ran. As soon as it was falling, it was turned to something. Like it was transforming. Like it was transforming to a human. Like not a human, but it was like a dark. Like it was a dark. Like okay, imagine this. Imagine this is the bed. Okay, imagine my tip is the bed. Okay, so the bed is just flying. The rock just hit him. Boom. When the rock came, what is falling down is transformed into a fucking something huge, like something huge while it's fucking falling. And then when it fall, it turns to something full completely, way completely different. And I was like, what the fuck? We ran. And then after we ran, I didn't come out from home 2 weeks. I did not come from home 2 weeks. And when I came out after 2 weeks, when I come out outside, I was still paranoid. So anyway, that's just another story, okay? I'm gonna tell you all my stories, and please, like, I want you to see what kind of stories y'all like, and just let me know if I'm crazy, or I mean, I know for sure there are some people up there that sees what I see. Oh, like, is it just something that I see, or is it something that like most people see and they don't want to talk about it? Because I'm willing to talk about it. So another incident that happened. So one time it was me and my friends. We were walking in rivers. There's another place. So as we were walking in rivers, so let's just say, well, I don't know how to explain it to you. So the river is here, and there is nothing, like no houses, nothing for miles. And you just walking, and we were 12 people, okay? Like we were by two each, like we're just walking, talking, and it was late at night. It was 2 o'clock at night. So as we were walking, and it was in Ramadan. I don't know if most of y'all know what Ramadan is like, when we fast and we stay up all night and we fast during the morning. So it was one of those days. So at night we are free. So we were just having fun, me and my friends walking at nighttime, and the sky, like it was a big giant rock, a big circle, giant flames like fire of ball of flames. They just flew over me, like, and it light up the whole place. And when I say it light up the whole place, it light up the whole place bright than a motherfucker. It was so bright that you were like. And then anyway, when it passed me, and I was shocked, I asked my friend, I was like, did anyone see what I just saw? They were like, what are you talking about? I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, you just did not see what I just saw? Like you cannot even fucking miss it. It bright the whole fucking place. It was like, man, I don't know, I didn't see nothing. All 12 of them did not see it. I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, that's another incident. Let's forget about that. Another incident that it happened. Back in homeland, this is in Syria. We moved to Syria with my uncle. So they had this studio room. It was like one of them rooms that has everything, the kitchen, all that shit. It was just in one place. So when we came from the other country and we stayed there, it was too small, the house. So my mom did not like it. So we had a little bit money. So we were like, so fuck it, we're just gonna rent my own house. So it was like it was Russian, like it was fast, 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 you know what I'm saying? So we did it in one day basically. And we were new to the state. So we did it one day, boom, boom, we got the house. But the guy did not tell us that that house was haunted. So what happened, I'll tell you. So boom, we moved there. Everything is cool. It's me, my sister. I went in the shower, taking a shower. My mom at work. My sister watching TV. So I was taking a shower. We hear footsteps. Oh, my sister hears the footstep first. I was in the shower because I didn't hear it. So I was taking a shower. She hears footsteps. Then my sister, she started yelling. She's like, what? So I came out from the bathroom, like peeked from the door, you know, I didn't come out outside, like I just peeked, I opened the door and just peeked. I was like, what's going on? Like, you know, what's going on? Then when I opened the door in like our house, the one I'm telling you, it's like a long hallway, okay? The hallway is long. There's the kitchen, okay? There's the bathroom where I'm taking a shower. And where's my sister in the room, and there's the door where you enter. Where's my sister sitting? There's the door where you enter. So it's like a long way, and I'm there. So when I opened the door and when I stuck my head out, and I was like, what's going on? And I hear the footstep, like coming closer. Like let's just say the kitchen is here, right? And I'm here. You could hear. And every time it's getting closer, it's getting louder and louder. But there's nobody. So I saw it and I hear that. I got scared. I got out. I went to my sister. And then we locked the door. And then we started yelling. We trying to call someone to get us out. We freaked out. We just young. So anyway, we freaked out. So every time it's getting closer, it's getting louder and louder. When it got closer to the door, he started hitting. I don't know what hit, but something was hitting the door. It wasn't human. It was something. I don't know. So it started hitting. We called the neighbor, blah, 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 woo woo. They broke the door. They take us out. And then we found out the house was haunted. So we left the house. So that's another incident that it happened. Another incident that it happened. No, I mean, the reason I'm making this video is I just want to have a good understanding that is it just me or is it there is people that I see what I see, because the way I think is just maybe I just the only one I see, and trust me, I don't do no drugs and none of that shit. No. So when I see those things, I'm fully normal. No drugs, no drinking, nothing. I'm just, yeah. So another incident that happened was that I see myself sometimes. I even ask myself why or how it happens. I don't even know how it happens. Even my dad or my parents tell me, do not tell these people. But I'm really sick of it, like why we cannot tell people. Because I want to have a good understanding what's going on. What the fuck is going on? Like, let's just say this. If you make me mad, I'm a skinny person. I'm just a normal person, skinny, no strength, nothing. My point is, I saw myself so many times. Well, 3 times, 4 times maybe. I don't really get mad that much or fight a lot. But 3, 4 times, like one incident, my brother got jumped. 2 people older than him beat him up. I came from school. I was like, who is it? He showed me. I told him it's okay, man. Just when he gets out, show me. He come out, and I was so mad. When I get so mad and I black out, I was trying to punch him, to the guy. When I'm trying to punch him, I missed him. He kind of like dashed, and it was like there was a wall, a fucking concrete wall. Because back in the homeland, we don't have wood. We don't build our houses with woods. We have to build it with concrete. We have earthquake and shit like that. So it was like concrete, wood. I punched it, and that shit fucking fell. Literally fell. I don't know where the string came from. My hand was normal. I was like, what the fuck? Like, It was crazy. And then another incident, another time, I was mad. I broke a metal, like literally broke in half. I was like, where the string came from? Anyway, that's just another thing that I wanted just to put it there. I mean, maybe someone have an answers for me. Another incident that I usually, even though now stopped, usually when I go to sleep, like just going to sleep, I will open my eye like I'm awake, and I can get out of my body and move around. And this is not a joke. Everything I'm telling you, this is not a joke. This is real. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. I come out from my body and I see what's going around. Like I can see you. I see you what you're doing. I see my body sleeping in the bed. I'm walking around. Like not walking, floating basically. I can't walk. So I'm floating around in the house. I can go farther than the house. So I'm floating around in the house, checking everybody. And then when I want to wake up, I'll go back to my body and try to wake up. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not like just go to your body and you just wake up. Basically, you have to align yourself, and then after that, when you align your body, then like your body it becomes like a rock, like a super rock, like something is in your body, like heavy. You can't even move you can't even move a muscle after that. Then it takes a minute. So you start out from your finger, you keep moving your fingers, and then once your fingers start moving, you got the control. Then you start moving your other finger, then your hand, and your body, and then you get your whole body controlled up, then you wake up. That's another thing that happens to me that I need to explain. That if it's just me or someone gives me an answer, I really do not know what's going on. To be honest, the world is a crazy place. Uh, what else? What else that happens? I have a lot of stories, but today the reason I'm making this video is I was watching this video about dragons and weird stuff that happens, stuff like that, and I was like, I have YouTube. Why not tell my story? I have some stories to tell people that I need answers for, and when I'm gonna get the answers for it. And then what I noticed about me is, or things that I noticed about myself, I'm stupidly intelligent. I do like I'm not trying to brag or say it because I want to say it or none of that stuff, but I do things that even old people can do it. How about if I tell you I can build a teleportation machine and I know how to do it, and nobody showed me? And you may say, this nigga crazy. This nigga doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And I do not blame you. And hey, it's you. I'm just telling you how I feel and in the things that I experience and the things I see. Okay, how about if I tell you I saw a humanized or human creature or something that looks like a human is green. He is super green. He got antennas. He's like, I would say he's 3 feet. He's 3 feet. They have 2 arms. 2 arms. One here, one here. They are short. They are green. And I know for sure once I public this YouTube and some people see it, and I know for sure what I'm saying is the truth for some people. I don't know if I should tell the world, but I feel like I should tell the world of what's going on. Yes, there are aliens. I saw them on my own, and I will prove it to you. And anyone who tells me that aliens are not real, and you need a fucking proof, if you need a fucking proof, just comment, okay? Tell me your details or your phone number, and I will fucking call you. And if you fucking got the money, I will show you the fucking aliens. And this is no joke. I will take you where the fuck they're at. In America? No, they're not in here. They have a contract. They're smart. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's another subject. And this is way, I don't wanna go there. It's too deep. When I say I'm a very intelligent person, I know so much that I shouldn't even know. But anyway, let's forget about that. What else you need to know? Oh yeah, I have another story. I don't know, probably this video is gonna be an hour, but if it become an hour, let it be it. There's good informations for humanity. Maybe some people will learn it and not learn it, like take, like listen to me, or kind of like have a good understanding, even though just because you don't see it and just because you did not experience it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you another story. This is another place, another country. We were deep in the jungles because my mom was a doctor again, and plus we were moving around. My mom got called in the jungles. They didn't have doctors, so she got. They told her that they're gonna pay her good money if she moved there for 2 years or a year. I'm not sure, but we stayed there for 2 years, I think. So we moved to the jungles. When I said to the jungles, in the jungles, man. So we moved in the jungles. They gave us this house, like the company gave us. They gave us this house and everything. So we had no electricity. It's like a small farm. They give us cow, goats, rabbits, chickens, and a little bit trees for fruits and stuff like that. Basically, we have to do everything ourselves. It's a country. It's like a jungle. There's nothing. So anyway, we were okay with it. It was a happy life. But the point is, what did I experience, or what did I saw from there? Okay. So it was me and my sister, and this is a true story. If you think I'm lying or you don't believe my stories, or the story I'm about to tell you, if you don't believe me, there's my sister and my brother and my mom and my dad that who witnessed this true story. So what happened was one of the days we were sleeping. We had what's it called? It's not a torch. The thing you light it up and it has like a glass thing and you just hold it and you walk around with it and it stays in the glass basically. It's a fire. I don't know what they call it. My English is bad, so excuse me. So we had that. And it was like right in the middle of the living room. So we're sitting there. Since I told you we don't have electricity, so we had to use that. So we're sitting there. It was time to go to sleep. It was like 12:30 to 1 o'clock. So me and my sister was up, like sleeping right this. This is her head. This is my head, and the bed is like this. So my brother sleeping this way, I'm sleeping here, my sister sleeping here, my mom and my dad sleeping in the room, and which is we could see them because the thing is like right in between us, so it can kind of like have a little bit, so we can have a little bit light while we're sleeping. So me and my sister, we were talking. I don't know what we were talking about. We were just having just conversation about something. As we were talking, the thing, let's just call it the torch. I'm just gonna call it the torch because I really do not know what to call it. So the torch, or whatever the fuck that shit called, literally got picked up in the mid-air. There's a shadow. You see the shadow, but there's no human. There is nobody. But you see the shadow. You see the shadow that is picking it up. You see, but there's nobody present. It was weird. So me and my sister see that. So as soon as the shadow picked up the thing and the thing was in the mid-air, me and my sister just shut the fuck up. Like we were like creeped out. Like we were like, sis, do you see this shit was going on? She's like, yeah. I was like, just fucking cover your head. And we were like peeking like just a little bit, So what he did is like he picked up first. He went to the kitchen, and the fucking thing is in the mid-air. You see a shadow, but you don't see nobody. But the fucking thing is in the fucking mid-air. So he went to the kitchen. He walked out. He went to my mom's room and my dad. He came out. Then he started doing a circle to us, like not a circle, like going one after, like seeing if everybody's asleep. I don't know what he was trying to do, really, to be honest. I really do not know what he was trying to do. But anyway, he started up from my brother. Then he came close to me, like literally, he came right close to me. And then that's when when I was peeking, I just covered that shit and just shut the fuck up. I didn't even breathe, bro. I did not breathe, me and my sister. So he did his circle, and then when he kind of went to almost going back to my mom's house, back to the room, that's when me and my sister are yelling. Like we yelled to wake everybody up. So as soon as we yelled, the thing just dropped. The torch just dropped from the mid-air in the fucking floor, and then the shadow turned to a snake right in front of our eye. The shadow turned to a snake, and so it went straight through the roof. I was like, what the fuck? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. So that shit was one incident that happened. Just okay, let me stop you up there. Just think about it. The things I told you more than one story that I shouldn't. I should left it to. I should left it. How to say it? Like, kind of like told you one story at the time. But I'm not a YouTuber, and I don't have time for you to come and tell you shit every day. And I'm not in YouTube to get money or to get famous or none of that stuff. And I really do not care about that. I'm just I'm just trying to give a message out in what I see. And I hope people subscribe me and comment these messages so we can have a communication. I want to have a community of the same people that having these experiments that I'm having or the things I'm seeing, even though we're not gonna be the same, but I know we're gonna be similar. I'm gonna tell you another incident that happened. The same jungle place, the same place that I was telling you about the snake and everything. So one day, me and my mom and the whole family decided to sleep in the roof. You know, just take over our beds and everything, and look at the sky and just sleep. You know. So it was me, my dad, my brother, my sister, and me. We were sleeping. The people who was up, it was me, my dad, I think my mom, I'm not sure, and my sister was up, but I'm not sure about my mom. So we were sleeping and my brother was sleeping. Yes, yes, it is trash. So everybody was sleeping, and when everybody was sleeping, what happened was three light came out from the sky, beams, and hovered around my brother. Three lights. It was just bright blue lights, like it was super bright, like it just came from the sky. And I don't know where they came from, but they just came, dropped down, and hovered three times. And it was three lights, hovered and then just shot to the sky. How are you?
Good.
Good, good.
Cold here.
Very cold. That's what I'm saying. They don't think that we are human. They left, so they're like, fuck the security. They can get cold.
Good.
I have another cleaning at the house. There you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm at work, that's why. So I'm making a video and plus I'm working at the same time. Uh, anyway,